Hey guys, it's Mr. Police Gaming. I know I haven't made a movie in ages, and I'm going to tell you why. I haven't really been excited about any games in a long time. A lot of the games I've been playing, I've only been playing them because I needed something to do to pass the time. Sorry, I had to take a drink of water there. I didn't want to get that chapped, yucky mouth. But none of the games I've been getting on Steam or anything like that I've been excited about. The last game I was excited about was The Last of Us, and it was a great game, but I played it for 3 days, finished it, and then sent it back to EB Games. I didn't feel it had any replayability. Now, I've recently grabbed Solforge from the Steam early access. It cost me $20, and I got $40 worth of boosters when the game's released. Currently, it's still in its beta. It's just had the deck builder released, but it's still all offline play, so you can only play against a computer. Now, I've been playing this on my girlfriend's iPad, and I really like it. I try and stay away from collectible card games because they can get really expensive. But what excited me about this is the tournament. The plans for the tournaments that they've released is they're going to have blind pack tournaments. So you pay your tournament fee, whether that's $5 or $10, and you get a whole bunch of boosters, and you got to make your deck from that. That to me is a really attractive way to run a tournament because I don't feel like I'm competing with guys that are dropping thousands of dollars on this just to be the best. I can still, when it comes down to the random cards, it's going to come down to who is the better deck builder. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to showcase you just a quick game here. So I'm going to go create game, and I'm going to play with the deck I made. I've called it Nikara because you can only have decks that are created from 2 factions or less. So I've taken the Utara faction, which are shamans, and I've also taken the undead faction, the Necrium. So and then I've just merged their names together because I'm not creative. Now, what the goal of my deck will be during this is I want to get out. I have certain creatures that are going to power up every time I put another card out, and I want to get those cards out as soon as possible and then just start hammering. I've got cards in there that when I put down 1, I have a potential to put down another 4. So if I'm able to do that, I get that instant power up really quickly, and hopefully it's going to work out for me. So I'm going to put the computer on hard. It's not that hard when it's on hard. That being said, you still lose because it's a card game, and every now and then luck of the draw is a factor, and every now and then I do make stupid mistakes. So we'll go random. We'll load it up. Now this collectible card game is very different to ones that I've played in the past. It doesn't have power and everything like that, so it's less Magic, more Yu-Gi-Oh! But you don't have to sacrifice your monsters to level them up. Your monsters will automatically level up when you go into the next stage, and you'll see the bar beside my little character icon in the bottom of the right. That'll fill up with green, and when that gets to the top, I'll get level 2, and then I'll start getting some level 2 monsters. Now the way I'm getting those level 2 monsters is by playing level 1 monsters. If I play a level 1 monster, the level 2 monster goes in my discard pile, and when I hit level 2, it all gets shuffled back in, and I have a chance to draw a level 2 card. So we're going to start, and for the first move, we get to play 1 card. Normally you get to play 2, but for the first one you only get to play 1. So I'm going to play my hunting pack. Unfortunately, see this one, I have a 50% chance to put a copy in an available space. Unfortunately, did not happen. So not the best starting move, but let's go. Another great thing that I like about this is you get another card you get another 5 cards every turn. Every single turn. It's great. Okay, so we're going to play that 7/7 monster. That's a bit rough. See, I'd love to get my Dryad out there, but I'm not going to be able to this turn. I'm going to play Cull the Weak to get rid of the Deep Branch Prowler. And then Ferocious Roar. No, that's not the one I want. I want Enrage. Target creature gets +3 attack and +3 health, and that's going to be a constant. So I've got a 6/5. I'll be able to take out that Shard Plate, and I'm still the only one with the monster on the field. Now monsters attack every turn that they're able to, it's not just on your turn. So as you see there, my wolf attacked and it killed itself. Alright, we're going to play the Flesh Fiend here. We're also going to play the Grimgant Devourer. Now the Devourer, every time a monster dies, whether it's mine or theirs, it's going to get +1 attack, +1 health. So if I can keep him on the board for a while, he can get very healthy. See, now he's a 7/5. Now what we're going to do, again, I would love to get my Dryad out there because that's what this deck is built around, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. So we are going to play the Echo Wisp. Oh, hold on, let me think about this. If I play the Dryad, I get +1 for every monster I put down. So if I put down the Echo Wisp, I'll get 2, but then my Grimgant Devourer will die. So it's these choices you've got to make. So I'm going to play my Grove Huntress. No, I'm going to play my Echo Wisp here. So then see, this has got 6 attack, so it will kill the Uteran Packmaster. The Uteran Packmaster will also kill the Echo Wisp, but I don't care, I have 2. And then I'm also going to play... I could play Enrage to boost him, but if I play my Grove Huntress, I can pick one monster to get +1 and +1. So I'll pick the Devourer. And he becomes 8/6. He'll kill the Ravager, and he'll gain +1/+1. He's pretty powerful, but it's unlikely he'll survive the next turn. Yeah, the Hunting Pack's gonna kill him. Alright, let's have a look at what we got here. We're going to have a lot of cards dying. All the cards on the board are going to die this turn. That's 6 cards dying. Now the Grimgant, see how it's leveled up to level 2? That's what it looked like at level 1. Now it's level 2. I'm going to get +2 for each one that dies. So I'm about to hit the mother load with this. So we'll put him down. Let's see if I've got anything else I want to put down first. No. We'll put him down. And then instead of playing my second card right away, I'm going to trigger the battle phase. Wipes the board clear. I've now got a 19/17 monster. And then I'm going to play the Echo Wisp. That I wouldn't have been able to utilise it to its full potential last turn. Okay, so that Shard Plate is going to kill me, and I'm not going to be able to kill it. So I think the first move we're going to play, we can't kill it with Cull the Weak because it's a level 2 monster. So the first thing we're going to do is play... no, we're not going to do that, that's silly. We're going to play another Echo Wisp. And then we're going to play Ferocious Roar to give every monster on my side of the field +1/+1. So now 7, 7. So we're going to have 4 monsters die, so my Grimgant's going to get another 8 attack and 8 health. You see, probably something I should have said, you start with 100 hit points. So I've taken 20 from my opponent, and I have lost none at this stage, which is good. Okay, so let's look at what's going to happen when the battle starts. My Echo Wisp is going to die, but it's going to take him with it. That Echo Wisp, however, is not going to be able to survive. So what we're going to do, we're going to play Ferocious Roar. No, that's stupid. We're going to play Grove Huntress. Boost my Echo Wisp by 1, so now it's doing 8 damage. Then we're going to play Ferocious Roar. Now it's doing 9 damage. So again, we're going to have 4 more jump off the board, where Grimgant Devourer is going to become insanely powerful at this stage. So now if I was playing against someone else, they probably wouldn't have let me do this. But, you know, these are the limitations of the game right now. You can see now what he's doing is he's blocking. He's playing one monster, letting my Grimgant kill it, and then he's playing another monster. So now I'm not going to be able to do direct damage to him this turn. I could if I used Cull the Weak, but I really don't see a reason to do that right now. I want to showcase as much of the game as possible. So, now you see the level 2 Flesh Fiend. See, at level 1 it did nothing, but now at level 2, whoops, if it dies, it will turn into a level 1 Flesh Fiend. So when I've got a card like Grimgant on the board, that's really good, because that Flesh Fiend can now give me 2 bonuses before it's gone off the board for good. So we'll put the Flesh Fiend here, and then we'll play the Life Shaper. It's a card that does nothing at level 1 but is really powerful at level 2 and 3. Alright, think now there's not much more I can really show you at this stage. I will however show you why I kept saying I wanted to play the Spring Dryad. When I put the creature on there, I get +1 attack, +1 health every time I put a monster down after it. So you saw I was putting down those jellyfish, and I was getting to put 2 of them down at once. I was putting down the hunting pack, and there's a potential to put 5 of them down at once. So, you know, you couple the Spring Dryad with a card like that, it can be very powerful. So I think we're just going to end it now. We don't want to drag on too much, so we'll play Colour Week on the Stag. And then I've got 49 just from this one character. It is enough to kill him, but we may as well use Enraged, make him 52. Battle. I win. So that game, all games aren't that easy. They don't go that well. However, this was a new deck I was trying out, so maybe I've built the greatest deck known to mankind and I haven't even realised. But yeah, it's a really fun game. I really enjoy it. The reason why it's different enough, like, you've got that Yu-Gi-Oh aspect where you don't have to, you know, pay a certain amount of land cards to get your, or a certain amount of magic cards to get your cards out. You can just put your cards out. But then, unlike Yu-Gi-Oh, you're not sacrificing to get more powerful monsters on the board. What you're doing is you're strategically playing your level 1 monsters, so you're going to get the level 2 monsters you want in your hand, and then you're strategically playing those level 2 monsters so you get the level 3 monsters you want in your hand. There's a lot of strategy about when you put a card out there. The intention of that card may be to just get killed as quick as possible, because the level 1 card's useless, the level 2 card's useless, but you want that level 3 card because it's so powerful that you just put it in positions where you're gonna take health points damage, you're going to lose your monster, you know, you're gonna drop down to 50 life points before you can, you know, start offensively trying to take them out. But when you get that level 3 card, the game is yours. So there's a lot of depth for it, and it doesn't look like there is, because it's a card game that each person has 5 spots on their board. There doesn't look like there's a lot of depth with that, but there definitely is. And when you can actually play with people online, I'm going to be extremely excited to do that, especially on the tournament level, if they do implement these blind tournaments that they have been talking about. If you're a CCG guy, or you're looking for a cheap alternative to a potentially cheap alternative to a CCG, you can pick this up on the Steam Early Access for $20 now. $20. If you have no interest in deck building, or you don't want to put out $20 just to see if you would like it, you can pick it up on the iPad for free. It'll give you a couple of basic decks that you can play with. You can play with the computer the same as here, and then if you want to investigate it further, you can buy some boosters for $5. Not boosters, sorry, pre-built decks for $5 a piece, which I have done, and I've gotten a lot of play out of it. So far I've dropped $40 on this game, both on the iPad and now on the computer. But I would say that in the last week and a half, I've probably got about 20 hours of gameplay out of it, and that's just against a computer. So, you know, $2 an hour, in my opinion, is pretty damn good, especially for a game that's not even finished. So please look it up. If you do, and when the game goes live with online play, I would love for you to add me, and we could have some games together.